Hello folks, this is Adrian here, or Exile, and I just thought today I would show off my cosplay. I didn't show off this cosplay, I'm realizing, and I probably should have. I feel like I want to do what I did with the Scarlet Spider cosplay that I did, and just explain the costume, because last time, with the Scarlet Spider costume, I explained everything, and I showed it, and just, kind of detailed a few stuff. And I kind of want to do the same with this. I want to do the same with this Deadpool Link costume. And for those of you who don't know, this cosplay is actually Deadpool Link. It's a combination of Link from Legend of Zelda and Deadpool. And you can see the stuff here, so, yeah. So I'm going to sit down. Maybe leave on the mask. Hold the shield here. Move it down a little bit. And move it up a little bit. Yeah, so anywho, this is actually my latest cosplay. And I actually did go to a convention, something called Cosplay Inspiration with this costume by chance too. I just thought, I don't know a ton of anime, and I can't pull up like Goku or some of the characters. So I thought I'd go with not just Legend of Zelda Link, but Deadpool Link. I thought that would be a little interesting take on it, so that's why I decided. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest, folks. This costume was incredibly popular. I mean, really, really incredibly popular. Literally, when I walked in, without my mask and the hat, and, my cousin had to go and get his stuff ready in the bathroom, and so when he was in there, I put on a mask, I put on a hat, picked up the shield and the sword. As soon as I stood up, I was, flocked by 4 or 5 people. Instantly, just like that, just flocked. And I was just like, whoa. And everybody, and they just all wanted to take a picture with me, of me, and it was flattering. I didn't think it was going to be that popular, to be perfectly honest. I didn't think this was going to be that popular, and that's what happened. And that's literally how the entire con went, or the entire day went. Literally, I was stopped so many times. I was asked and stopped so many times for people who wanted to take pictures with me or of me, and then I ran into other people who were just dressed as Deadpool, and man, we had a blast with those. We all had a blast like that too, so needless to say, this was a very popular costume. I mean, oh my gosh, insane. But anyway, so this idea came about. It was just I was looking for a costume that I could consistently wear at anime conventions, because I have a costume I could consistently wear at comic book conventions, and that's my Scarlet Spider outfit. But I wanted something that I could wear at anime. And I can't wear Ryu all the time because I'm going bald. To be perfectly honest, I'm balding, and I'm not going to be able to pull that off. So I was like, okay, I need either something that's going to have a wig, or something that's going to cover my face. And so I figured, what do I know? I know I can't pull out Goku and, some other characters, and I just thought Link is a good character. And then I just came up with the idea, why don't I go with Deadpool Link? A combination of a Deadpool variant, and Link. And it just came to me. And that's where I got the idea, and I started thinking about it. And when my cousins mentioned something about Cosplay Inspiration coming up, which was December, I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm going to get started on this. And so anyway, here you go. The suit, obviously, I bought. I mean, I can't sew a Deadpool suit. I don't know anyone who can, but obviously I bought this suit, this Deadpool suit, and the Deadpool suit, quite frankly, is probably a really good buy, in my opinion, because there's so much I can do with this suit. I mean, I can go with Deadpool, Deadpool Link, I can go with Deadpool Ryu, Deadpool Karate Guy, I can do Deadpool Scarlet Spider. I mean, you can do so many variants with Deadpool. It's such a versatile costume. So I was like, I'm kind of glad I bought it. So I just bought the suit. The hat. Now, this hat is really easy to find. I mean, it's not expensive whatsoever. I mean, you can get a normal nightcap, if you will, for this. So, and originally, I dressed as an elf for school, and so I sewed a little bell at the end, and I took it off for the con. But this one, I bought for I think it was only $5. It was not expensive at all. I mean, it was cheap, And it was like, I could buy the material to make it, or I could just buy it, and it's cheaper to just buy it. So, yeah, that was easy. Now this, the tunic was sewn. This thing was sewn on, and I probably may have to maybe see if I can tighten it up a little bit and make some alterations for the tunic, which is a green shirt, but this was made. I mean, I was looking at tunics and styles like this online, and it was just like, oh my god, the prices for this was just insane. So it was like, screw this. No. And so this is all sewn together. The biggest problem was and my mother helped a lot, but the biggest problem with the collar here, the collar just cannot, we couldn't get it right. Me and your mother, we just couldn't get it right. So, it is what it is, but ultimately this is all sewn on. The sleeve, the length, it's all sewn together, sewn on. So this is all made. This belt, I mean, I just literally found one of my dad's belt, and I just painted the belt brown right here with literally a marker. Not even paint, it was a marker. I just went over it with a brown marker. And so, because I know Zelda has one of these things, so the Link has one of these things, so I went with this. So, this is just a normal belt that I found at work. And then this one is another normal belt too. It's just a brown belt, that Link has in the middle here. And then these pouches right here, those are from my Scarlet Spider outfit. Those are the ankle pouches. And I know that Link has like some sort of pouches on here. And not only that too, but honestly, this costume doesn't have any pockets to put anything in. I mean, I can't put anything in here. And so these will really come in handy, because this is where when I go to a convention or something, this is where I would store all my stuff. Like, I would store my money at and like some other stuff in here. This is my money, my wallet essentially for conventions. Same thing with Scarlet Spider. Only it's around my ankle, and that's where I put my money at, and like my keys and stuff. So this is really handy. These are for my Scarlet Spider outfit. Oh, so that's pretty good. I mean, this sword here, I actually bought this around Halloween time. I mean, it was really cheap too. Around Halloween time, I was looking at swords, and I was like, okay, what do I want? And I didn't want a wooden sword, and God forbid I'm not taking a steel sword. I'll stab myself like a moron. And I found this nice little foam sword here. I mean, I don't know how to make swords. I'm pretty sure you can use craft foam, but I'm not at that level yet. And so this was good enough, and I just bought this for really cheap too. The only thing I'm looking at is, I'll continue. And then there's the shield. Shield is not incredibly difficult. I mean, the thing about it is, if you could get a template, then you can maybe place it on a piece of wood, and you can just saw it off. And then for the edges, sandpaper, just sand it off. The painting, of course, I mean, some of it's got scuffed a little bit, so I had to go over it with fabric paint. It was a little bit of, damn it. I had to go over this with a little bit of paint right here, so to kind of mask a little bit of it, and additionally, like the handle there, you kind of go like this. This kind of came off, this kind of broke off this little chain, so I'll probably have to tie a knot in it again to tighten it up, but yeah, the shield is, there you go. And that's pretty much the Deadpool, and not only that, but then I talk about the boots. Like, the boots here, for example. Let me move it a little lower. Here are the boots. Now, see, here's the thing. I don't have any of those old-timey Western top-style boots back in the day. And by the time I was looking for boots, it was like really running out of time. I was like, okay, I have to figure something out. And so I just found these old pair of boots here that my father has. And then these things here I actually made. Like, if you want to give the illusion that it's actually a boot, because look at that, you move it up, it's just, covers, slate covers essentially. And so I just went to Joann's Fabric, got some needle and thread, bought some brown fabric that was durable. And what I did was I folded the top pan right here. I folded that over, and I sewed it, like the back of it right here. And then I put it on my leg, and I started sewing it like that. And that's probably not a way you want to go, is sewing it like that, because you can stab yourself, which I did. And I sewed just little leg things. And so now I just take the shoe off and then roll it up and roll it down. And it kind of gives the illusion that these are actually high boots. It kind of gives that sort of illusion that even though the boots don't go up to here, that it looks like it's a boot that goes up to here. And so that's the purpose of that. I mean, And this was like totally last minute too. And there you go. That's my Deadpool Link. That's my Deadpool Link. I mean, the other things that I need to improve on, I might maybe get something for the arms right here. Maybe for the arms here. Maybe some of the brown stuff for the arm. The big thing that I want to work on though is a bomb. Not a blowing up bomb, but like a Zelda. The bombs that are in Zelda. That's the other thing I kind of want to add to that. So I can maybe put on the side here. Maybe 1 or 2 of those little bomb things. Probably 1 only. And I already know how I'm going to go about that. Just buy a children's cup, painted blue, have a little screw thing on the top, have it painted gray, or like the belt, and then maybe add a wick to it. It's just a brown children's cup. I don't know how I'm going to go about that. And I don't know if I'm going to add anything else to it. I was thinking maybe, I don't know, maybe like a fake rupee or something else. But at the moment, I'm just going to look for a bomb. And that's really it. That's my Deadpool Link. Now my other plan is to maybe have another Deadpool variant, and this one's going to be Deadpool Ash Ketchum, from Pokemon. So I figured that would be pretty cool to have a Deadpool mixed with Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. So that's going to be the next one I work on. And yeah, so thanks everyone for indulging me in this, my Deadpool Link. So you look at that. Yeah? All right, folks. Take care.